Hi, thank you for joining us again. I'm Lunarcraft. You may remember from last time, but I'm here to present AstroTarot for the coming week, and I'm starting with Aries. Now, I'm going to start with the astrological influences first. It's quite a hectic week coming up. We hit full moon, and the effect of that entering its waning period, you may well be feeling more sluggish than usual, but it will pass. Also, with the coming of the new moon, the full moon, sorry, you may have felt inclined to go inwards inside yourself. And it's quite likely that you were drawn to examining the lighter and darker sides of yourself. That is really good if that happened. If it didn't, don't worry about it. Time obviously wasn't right for you, but it also strengthens your connection with the higher powers. Right. Always be compassionate with yourself. Don't give yourself a hard time, and rest assured that the universe has got your back. Right. Now, where are we going? Right. We've got a new moon coming up fairly early in the coming month, December. And with the new moon, it's a time of growth. You will be thankful, I'm sure, for the additional energy that will give you. And obviously, in the lead up to the festive period, you will need all that energy at your disposal. Now, just harping back to the full moon, it was a lunar eclipse. And with that, it brings a heightened awareness of things that you can actually touch, feel in your life, such as money, health, security. So if you find that your mind is focusing on those areas, it's nothing at all to worry about. It's just the influence of the moon. Now, having talked about the moon, the sun is going to play a part this coming week. It moves into Sagittarius, and it'll help us through the darkening days of autumn, fall. And because Sagittarius is free-spirited, you will be feeling happiness, hope, and looking forward to an adventure. It's always good. Okay, Mars now is moving into Scorpio's zone, and that will bring real intense energy, encouraging us to strive towards our goals, which is apt coming up to the end of the year. Could also give a boost to our sex lives, if you're that way inclined. Right. Okay, that's the main points on the astrology side. Moving on to moving on to the tarot. Let me just get my cards, shuffle them. and I'll be drawing out 3 cards for you and letting you know what to expect over the, as I said, the coming week. Didn't want that card anyway. I'll pick it up after. Right, okay, let's get the 3 cards out for you. Okay, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, nothing at all to worry about, but there are some warnings for you, Aries. One is there's quite a lot going on around you, stuff that doesn't feel quite right. You could call it a drama if you like. Try not to get sucked into it. It's all well and good watching from the the wings, or being a member of the audience and observing what's going on, but it's also difficult if you get drawn into it, because you then can't stay impartial. Now, Page of Swords is the next card. Now, pages generally mean messages, and I don't doubt that you will be receiving messages, and those messages will lead you towards making a positive choice, about stepping back, keeping out of all the shenanigans that are going on around you. That's not fair. Okay, my guides have just come in and said, no one wants your opinion anyway. So there. However, it's important for you, Aries, to get those messages, those feelings out. So feel free, write a long letter, pour everything out into it, then burn it. Burn it. It's done with. It's in the past. And then you can focus on moving forwards. Now, that is also backed up by the appearance of the Justice card. Justice is all about being fair, being reasonable, doing the right thing. It's very much a card of wisdom. So take heed. All right. Okay. Am I getting anything else? Nope. That's it for this week, Aries. Now I'm going to be speaking to the Taurians amongst us. Quite a busy week coming up, Taurus, and with the full moon having been in Taurus, you will be acutely aware of the energies swirling around. However, the full moon has passed. The influence is still present, but because the moon is now moving into its waning period, you're likely to feel sluggish. I can't think of a better word for it. Also, during the time of the full moon, and as I said, the energies are still there, but just not quite so strong. But you would have been compelled to go inwards, to examine the light and the dark within you. All important stuff to do, because it enhances your connection with the higher powers, and boosts intuition, that type of thing. Now, just one last thing on the full moon It was also a lunar eclipse, which is fairly rare, but it's preparing us for change. It's also making us give attention to our tangible things, the things we can feel. And in particular, our feelings of security, health, money in particular, actually. Alongside all of that, the sun is moving into Sagittarius. Now, that brings us free-spirited energy. It will keep us going through the darkening days of autumn, fall. But it will also help us to engage with the changes that are taking place and looking forward, having feelings of hope for the coming months, but also starting up a feeling of adventure. All good stuff. Okay, sorry about that. Right, that's it on the astrological side. Let me just grab my cards. One day I will find a better place to put them. Oh, come back. Right. Okay, shuffled, and let's draw out the 3 cards for you. Oh, interesting cards. Right, first card out is the moon. It's a reminder that we don't have all the knowledge that we may be requiring. It may also lead you to make some pretty serious, potentially life-changing decisions. So get your thinking cap on, Taurus. Right. Thank you. It's all right. My guides have just nudged me to let you know that something that has been hidden recently will be revealed. It's nothing sinister. I want to stress that. But it means that the information that you uncover would be best shared with other people, as shown by the Ace of Swords. Swords, all to do with communication, sharing, and it will help you along the way. 9 of Wands is your 3rd card. Now, I usually see this as a card of review. However, with it, in partnership with the other cards that were drawn for you, it gives you reassurance that you can deal with whatever comes at you. Right. Okay. Just checking in with my guides. Right. That's it. Everything that is important for you for the coming week has been covered. So enjoy your week. It's going to be different, but you will handle it. You will cope with it. And I believe by the end of it, you will feel that you've achieved a great deal. Okay, I'm going to leave you on that note. Hi, Gemini. I'm presenting the weekly AstroTarot, and let's have a look and see what's going to be influencing you over the coming week. Right. The moon is now in its waning phase. It's getting smaller, weaker, which could lead to you feeling less energetic than normal. That is likely to be a big challenge for you, Gemini. But you will take it in your stride because you are adaptable. We're still under the influence of the full moon, and you may have found that it's encouraged you to look inwards, to consider the light side and the dark side that resides within you. It's also good for building strong connections with higher powers and honing your intuition. Now, this is difficult for Geminians. How can I put it? You need to be compassionate with yourself. Take care of yourself and trust that the universe has your back. Nothing disastrous is going to happen at all. Now, that's nice. Okay, so moon is waning. It's moving towards being, if you like, reborn. And the next new moon will be at the beginning of next month. And with it will come increased energy. And it will sustain you during all the preparations moving towards the festive period. Now, alongside that, the sun is moving into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about being free-spirited, which suits you pretty well, I have to say. But with that comes feelings of happiness, hope, and a sense of adventure. And I know, Gemini, you're always ready for fresh adventures. So look forward to that. In addition to that, I did say it was going to be quite a hectic week. Mars is moving into Scorpio, and that brings intense energy that needs to be directed. And the best way, especially coming up to the end of the year, is to look at the goals we've set for ourselves and think about what needs to be done in order to achieve those. Right, okay, that's it astrologically. Moving on to the tarot aspect, I've just picked my cards up. I'm just shuffling them and trying not to spill them on the floor. Okay, yep, that's feeling good. All right, let's pull out 3 cards for you. Just put those down. Okay, we have got 7 of Wands. Okay. 3 of Cups and Judgment. Okay, 2 of these cards are communicating with each other. Those are the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. You are going to face a challenge, but at the same time, you being who you are, Gemini, you will rise to that challenge and have fun along the way. You will enjoy it. But just a word of warning, look out anybody who tries to get in your way. And I know that you will deal with them quite severely if needs be. Now, Judgment. I love this card. I really do. It carries so much within it. on this occasion, thinking about what's come out already, I believe you are going to be faced with reaching a turning point in your life. You thrive on change. You thrive on exercising your mental faculties. Also, you are a winner by nature. So I don't envisage you struggling with what's coming forward for you. Far from it. You will actually thrive. And it will lead to long-term benefits for you. So stay focused, enjoy the challenges, and let's see what unfolds for you. Okay, that's it for you, Gemini. Hi, I will be considering the implications, the influences for Cancer. Okay, now, Cancer, I know you are very sensitive to the moon's movements and the energies that the moon sends out. The moon has now moved into its waning period. That is likely to result in you feeling less energetic than normal. That's fine. Don't worry. You will need your energy as time goes on, and I will go a bit further into that. However, I feel that it's very likely that you felt it necessary to go inwards, start exploring your innermost feelings, especially the light and the dark. And I think that's engendered by the fact that we're moving into deeper into autumn and then into winter. It is a time for reflection. But the purpose of this particular phase will be to strengthen your intuition, as if you need that. Also, increase the connection between you and the higher powers, however you want to term it. Now, as I said, the moon is waning. It will be reborn at the beginning of December, and that will bring fresh energy, new energy, and it can be used to support you through to the beginning or through to the festive period and into the new year. Right. Okay. At the same time, the sun, not your natural partner. I appreciate that, but it does still have an influence. It's moving into Sagittarius, which brings us hope, happiness, a sense of adventure. And it's all good stuff, especially at this time of the year. So don't be afraid to tap into that energy. At the same time, Mars is moving into Scorpio. Now, that's a bit more intensive. It will encourage us, all of us, to strive towards achieving the goals we set for ourselves a year ago, or very nearly a year ago. So it's a time of review. Okay, that's it on the astrological side. I'm just grabbing my cards to move it into the tarot aspects. Okay. Oh, why are my cards fighting me? Okay, that's better. Right, 3 cards coming up for you. Ace of Pentacles is the first card. 4 of Pentacles, so heavy. That's heavily grounded, which will suit you, particularly with the preparations coming up. But the most important card to come out is Strength. It's showing that you are moving in the right direction. You are it shows that you are capable of dealing with anything that comes your way. It might feel as if it's impossible. At the very best, difficult. But it's a reminder that you do have that inner core of strength, and that will get you through. And I believe you will be able to get further than you can even begin to imagine. It's not scary. I want to stress that. Now, going back to these 2 pentacles. Right. Thank you for that. Okay. My guides have just set the parameters for these cards. They both work in tandem. They're both guiding you to look at an area of your life that you feel has come to a full stop, a halt. It's not going anywhere. Now, by making some simple changes to your routine, especially your daily routine, will help to free up that block. And if you have ideas of making changes to your life, be bold. Go for it. Don't forget, you've got armor. You've got your shell, and that will protect you a great deal. And I always like to think of it like a grain of sand being dropped in a pool. On its own, it's nothing, but it creates ripples, and those ripples spread outwards and change the whole landscape. And that's how I feel things are going to unfold for you, Cancer. So hold on to your hat. There's a lot going to be happening, but you're at least equal to the challenges that are coming. Okay, have a good week. I'll be here next week, and I sincerely hope you will be able to be here too. Okay, thank you for listening, and have a good week. Goodbye.